Hi-ho, hi-ho. Welcome to the 22nd Annual Texas Environmental SuperConference. With Disney songs as our theme, we're entering a whole new world. Gets worse. You won't need a spoonful of sugar to make this medicine go down. For those of you who love to laugh, this is the place to be. As you know, we often give gifts as well as prizes, and in keeping with this year's theme, we thought about a number of things. Mouse ears, for example. But we rejected that for a number of reasons. Number one, and most importantly, this is not a Mickey Mouse conference. Number two, there were trademark issues we had to resolve with Disney, and it was going to take too long. And number three, we knew you all were all ears anyway. So we decided on a topical prize. Umbrellas, Mary Poppins umbrellas. Now we've come up with a great scheme. I can't believe our ingenuity. We were fearful if we gave everybody umbrellas up front, everybody would open them, because this crowd is many things, but a ruly bunch is not one of them. So you have little coupons, and you can redeem those at the end of the day and take your umbrellas and open them to your heart's content then. So I'd like to introduce our co-sponsors. Oh, excuse me. I was up late last night, and I'm feeling a little dopey and maybe a little grumpy. Excuse me. I probably should see a doc, but well, over the past 20 plus years, we've had some great conferences. But I'm happy and not at all bashful to say, oh, excuse me. Not at all bashful to say that this conference may dwarf them all. Our co-sponsors.
Nashville. Sleepy. Grumpy.
Now, how many conferences have you attended where you've had co-sponsors dressed like this? And I would like to especially thank the Chief Dwarf, Smiley, for being our dwarf wrangler. All right, first co-sponsor from the State Bar of Texas Environmental Natural Resources Law Section, Mike Hershey. I can't tell which one you are.
And let's keep it that way. Thanks for the great introduction, Jeff, of all of us. It is our 40th birthday as a State Bar section this year. Let's think about that. Looking back, where were we 40 years ago? The practice of environmental law was in its infancy. It was responding to a significant number of environmental challenges. A number of the environmental laws that we have today date back 40 years ago. 40 years later, and looking forward, we continue to face a number of significant challenges. And what we do, the work we do for our clients, is designed to meet those challenges. We do that through our counsel, through our leadership, and our advocacy. The purpose of this conference, the purpose of our section, is to add value to your practices. We do this by a number of ways. We do this through providing updates on developments in the industry, updates on environmental law, natural resources law. We provide daily clipping services through email that most of y'all probably, hopefully, take advantage of, with our Environmental Law Journal, by publication of a water law treatise and the environmental law treatise available through West, and through our website, which is chock full of information. We do this through opportunities to engage with our peers, such as this conference and participation and the leadership of the section. And we try to give back to the profession, to the communities, to our client base. We sponsor a number of programs within our 9 law schools here in Texas to support those law students who have a demonstrated interest in practicing environmental natural resources law. We award scholarships for the high marks in environmental law. We fund internships at 5 of our state's environmental agencies, including the Attorney General's Office, Natural Resources Division. We sponsor law school seminars and special programming within these law schools. Our pro bono committee has been very active and has participated in a number of air-related and water conservation-oriented initiatives. This year, we rolled out 2 programs that require special mention. First, our Judicial Interviews Project. Baylor law professor and our preeminent administrative law scholar, Ron Beal, has interviewed several justices, the 3 administrative law judges, the Chief Justice of the Texas Supreme Court and Austin Court of Appeals, and others, with a focus toward practice pointers and unique insights of each of these judges on the nature of the work that we do at the State Office of Administrative Hearings and through our administrative appeals. Second program, the Texas Bar Green Star Program. This program allows all types of law offices, in-house, within agencies, and both private firms to become certified and recognized for meeting environmental stewardship standards and participating in the ABA, EPA's Climate Challenge Program. More information on these programs and all of our programs is available on our webpage. Thank you to those attending the conference, to our sections members, and our volunteer officers who make all this happen. Have a good conference.
Thanks, Mike. And now our Chief Dwarf Wrangler, Cindy Smiley.
On behalf of the Southwest section of the Air and Waste Management, with beard in our faces, welcome. Our International Association of Environmental Professionals has over 8,000 members. It was founded in 1907. The big news, in a competitive, much like a competitive event, much like choosing the site of a future Olympics venue, San Antonio, Texas has been chosen to host the International Annual Conference and Exhibition of the Air and Waste Management Association in 2012. So mark your calendars for June 2012. I encourage you all to participate in whatever way you want. Presenters, attendees, volunteers, we need a lot of them. It'll be really, really great. And thank you for being here.
From the Texas Association of, I'm sorry, Carol Patterson from the Water Environment Association of Texas.
We've all got a mouthful of hair. The Water Environment Association of Texas is pleased to be a sponsor again of the Environmental SuperConference, and we do appreciate the hard work that Jeff and his staff and associates do to make this event successful every year. WEED is a technical and educational organization focused on wastewater treatment and water quality management. We're dedicated to protecting and enhancing water quality by promoting sound science and environmental policy and regulation. We have over 1,600 members statewide, and our members include engineers, environmental scientists, wastewater treatment plant managers, and yes, we even have a few attorneys. We are a state member association of the Water Environment Federation. Some of our activities include Texas Water, which is our annual conference that we do jointly with Texas AWWA. It's the largest regional water conference in the country. In addition, we do a number of specialty conferences. We have a very active regulatory and legislative advocacy program, and we do a lot of public education in the area of promoting funding and infrastructure development. Especially today, I want to call your attention, we'll have some information outside available on this. We have a legislative and regulatory conference coming up in November that we're calling Horizon to talk about some of the issues and things that we expect to be going on in 2011 in the legislative session. So we hope you all will be able to attend November 4th at the Long Center here in Austin. And thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Carol. Ed Fessinger, Texas Association of Environmental Professionals.
On behalf of the Texas Association of Environmental Professionals, and Celeste, don't take a picture, please. TAEP, I'd like to welcome you all to this conference. One thing I must say that TAEP is not a sleepy organization. We have a very active group in Houston. We meet at Brady's Landing monthly. And for the last 2 years, maybe 3, we've got a group here in Austin that meet monthly at Carmelo's. We are basically a multi-discipline organization. We welcome air people, water people, waste people, NEPA people, and any other environmental discipline you can think of. On behalf of TAEP, I'd like to welcome you all to this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. Michael Byington from the Auditing Roundtable.
Again, the Roundtable is happy to co-sponsor this great event. Founded in 1982, the Roundtable is the original North American-based professional organization dedicated to furthering the development and professional practice of environmental health and safety auditing. In addition, in continuing the role of EHS, the Roundtable is now going beyond compliance, incorporating auditing and environmental sustainability concepts to improve environmental health and safety performance and reduce industry impacts while adding value to a company's bottom line. Focus of the Roundtable always consists of promoting best practices in auditing, establishment of auditing standards, participation in regulatory agency policy and standards, developing and offering certification programs through the Board of Environmental Auditor Certification, BEAC. The Roundtable has developed regional groups throughout the country where we meet once or twice a year, as well as having national meetings. We have a meeting next month, September, in Philadelphia. And there's a meeting in January, a national meeting in San Diego, California. You can find out more about these meetings and other regional groups on the website, which is auditing-roundtable.org. And you can find out more about BEAC certification program at BEAC.org. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. And last but not least, Danny Worrell from the American Bar Association section of Environment, Energy, and Resources.
Thanks, Jeff. On behalf of the American Bar Association section of Environment, Energy, and Resources, the SEER section, I'd like to welcome you again this year to the Texas Environmental SuperConference. The SEER section is a membership of over 11,000 attorneys and law students that reflect a broad spectrum of both private and public sector practices, including law firms, major companies, government, public interest lawyers, academia, the gamut. The SEER section is an excellent forum